Today's top stories. The U.S. has canceled scheduled joint military exercises with Russia in response to its aggression in the recent armed conflict in Georgia, a close U.S. ally, and considers its next step in dealing with the Russian invasion. A senior U.S. defense official said yesterday that the exercises for the 15th to the 23rd of August, which were to involve Russian, French, British, and U.S. warships in the Sea of Japan, have been scrapped altogether. Secretary of State Rice said, quote, "The Russians need to stop their military operations, as they've apparently said they will, but those military operations really do now need to stop, because calm needs to be restored." Israel's Defense Minister Ehud Barak said today that the U.S. currently opposes an Israeli strike on Iran's nuclear facilities, saying, quote, "The Americans are not ready to allow us to attack Iran. Our position is that no option is to take off the table, but in the meantime, we have to make diplomatic progress." Israel's Daily Haaretz newspaper today reported that the U.S. has refused a request from Israel for military equipment to prepare the country to attack Iran's nuclear facilities. Washington cautioned Israel against a strike on Iran, saying it would undermine U.S. interests, and instead offered to supplement Israel's defense capabilities, according to the report. President Ahmadinejad said today that Western powers have retreated on their earlier stance on Iran's nuclear program, as they are now demanding only a freeze to the installations of new uranium-enriching centrifuges. Quote, "Today their anxiety is maintaining their position, and because of this they insist that, even if for show, Iran should suspend uranium enrichment for a few months." He said, quote, "Today, instead of 20 centrifuges, there are several thousand working centrifuges in Iran," adding that Western powers said before that it would take Iran 10 years to obtain 20 centrifuges. The 5+1 have proposed a freeze-for-freeze agreement, under which they would freeze moves towards additional UN sanctions if Iran freezes additional uranium enrichment activities. Government prosecutor yesterday blocked the news website Aleph, which is affiliated with influential Majlis members such as Ahmad Tavakoli, belonging to the so-called pro-change principalist faction. The official reason for the website's closure has not been announced, but Fars news agency has said it was blocked after the website published articles raising doubts as to the authenticity of the academic credentials of the newly confirmed Interior Minister, Ali Cordon. Aleph News website was the first media source to accuse Cordon of falsifying an honorary doctorate from Oxford University. The website called for his dismissal or resignation, while the question of the validity of his degree was being debated during his confirmation hearings at the Majlis last week. These stories and more at IranVNC.com.